Update 1 on a new subtropical storm that's formed in the Mediterranean Sea. Surprise, November 2017, a typical time of year for a system like this to form if it ever does. 40 miles an hour, a pressure of 1003 millibars, and gale warnings are in effect for parts of Italy, and thunderstorm warnings are out in force in Italy and in Greece. It's at 36.1 degrees north, 17.6 degrees east, and it's expected to meander around the Ionian Sea area over the next 2 or 3 days before really accelerating off towards the east, passing the southern part of Greece and Crete as it weakens to a remnant low or subtropical depression in around 2 or 3 days' time. It may intensify slightly from here on in. Around a day from now it may well peak with winds of 45 or 50 miles an hour, but we don't expect much in the way of strengthening. 171 miles southeast of Catania, it passed east of Valletta, Malta not long ago. It's now nearly 200 miles away from there, and it's 216 miles southwest of the closest point in Greece, Zakynthos. So the next few days we'll see it moving probably towards the north a little bit, could deliver some tropical storm force winds to some more locations in Italy as it does slowly move towards the north, and then it will probably do a loop around itself and then move off towards the southeast. But you can see the chances of tropical storm conditions there on the right hand side of your screen. Chances really aren't above half chance for any particular area, but there could be tropical storm force winds along some exposed coastal locations on all of those sea areas, as far east as the southern islands of Greece, but probably not in Crete. I would expect that is a low chance. This is what we expect the wind field will look like as it moves off towards the north. Worst case scenario here, moving into Friday and then moving off towards the east rather abruptly and becoming rather quickly as it moves off towards the eastern Mediterranean Sea. Probably will be still detectable as it approaches Cyprus on Saturday or Sunday. Well, let's look at the sea surface temperatures for what it's worth. Not too much to look at here. They're around 20 Celsius or so, 22 just south of the storm. So temperatures are rather cold for a tropical cyclone, so it's subtropical as you can see. Wind shear is rather low, a low area around the storm, but very high amounts to its east. That's why if it did move towards the east, which is likely, its survival will be very short indeed. Here's the latest imagery of the storm, and this is why we've called it a subtropical storm. An earlier ASCAP pass from earlier in the day, some 6 or 7 hours ago now, reported winds near tropical storm force, and we expect it's probably strengthened slightly since that time, and it's moving now off towards what appears to be the northeast in the latest imagery here. And as you can see, some rainfall occurring on the coast of Italy, but not too much in the way of activity on any land areas just yet, but that could change rather quickly in the next few hours as thunderstorms continue to develop. Force 13's North Atlantic Monitoring Service has swung into effect for this storm in the Mediterranean. You can also find us on YouTube, search Force 13 all in text. We're also on Facebook and Twitter at that same keyword, and you can also add Force 13 on Skype. The address has changed there, and you can find Fool 13 at extension 9094 on Discord for tropical weather chat.